Okay, so the first form that we are going to be looking at in our plan questionnaire that we send you guys once a year is going to be the highly compensated and key employee worksheet. It kind of looks like this. What I want to articulate here is that this form's pretty darn important. Of all the forms we send you, this is going to be one of the more important forms. Everything from a testing standpoint, non-discrimination testing to key top-heavy testing, really kind of revolves around the classifications of your employees. There are basically four types of people in my world as it relates to testing. You've got highly compensated employees, HCEs, non-highly compensated employees, key employees, and non-key employees. What we want to do here is to have you answer these questions on this form just as they show you. When we think about key employees, for you, you may have a very high-producing individual that's key to your organization, but for me, with what we do for you and related to the IRS code, key employee is a very definable term. And so if you give us the information correctly on this form as the question is, such as listing anyone that has greater than 1% ownership, listing all of the corporate officers for that year, we've got other information from your census that's going to allow us to properly identify those individuals as being key, non-key, highly compensated, or non-highly compensated employees. Another scenario here is family members and why they're very important. So for example, here at ERISA, my dad started us and has the majority of the ownership in our company. Because I work for him and because I'm employed here, I'm his son, by definition, regardless of my compensation, just based on my relationship to my father, I am considered a highly compensated employee. For example, my wife works here, Jessica. Regardless of her compensation, because of her relationship to me and the fact that I have greater than 5% ownership, she too is considered a highly compensated employee. Other common scenarios that we see would be making sure we properly identify children. And very specifically stepchildren. Okay, so there are very specific rules and guidelines with how the family attribution and the stock attribution flow for purposes of testing. And so if you've got questions on this, it's probably not possible that I can explain all the different circumstances on this one form, but if you've got questions, please do call the administrator on your plan. Call me, call Justin. We can definitely walk you through these circumstances to make sure that you're providing us the best information. Once again, having this and the best information is what's going to allow us to produce perfect work for you guys. Thank you so much.